Welcome to the New Normal Podcast. I want to tell everybody thank y'all for tuning in on this beautiful Saturday night. We're going to be talking about a lot of cheating and baby mama shit today. And if y'all have not seen this Coldplay concert and you seen the CEO get caught with his side piece and try to run and hide his face and his side chick with all them damn gray hairs, I don't know. If I'm a CEO, I don't know if I would have that bitch out there being my side chick. Would you?
It's hard to say because I don't know his age. I'm sure he's upper 40s, maybe low 50s.
Did you see all the gray hairs in her head?
I do, but I said this beauty is not always about the beauty and the look. In some cases,
right?
It is because I look at their dynamic. If you get into HR, let's say she did it the homegrown way, she worked herself up. She knows how the company runs, which makes his job easier. You see what I'm saying? Hey, I need to go to this thing tonight. You want to go? Hey, come on with me. Yeah. She represents, she making your job easier, and she's doing what your wife may not be doing. So a lot of times people put a lot of emphasis on looks. A lot of times men would downplay looks. You see a lot of dudes in relationships that look like the number 10.
Yeah.
Where the guy's the slim one and the woman is the bigger chick.
But we see that with a CEO, though?
Yeah, this is rare.
Okay.
But she ain't big.
She's not big. That's what I'm saying. You don't see big one, but she's a little older. She's a little seasoned.
Yeah, but due to certain preservations, let's say a 46-year-old chick, she only had 2 dudes sexually. She ain't like a 28-year-old that been with 42 dudes.
Yeah, but how likely is that?
It's likely. Because you gotta think when chicks a lot of chicks that get married and stay married, they do it young. They don't really get a whole phase and all that type of shit. They don't. Dudes, their CEO status ain't picking a chick up that they been ran through. You ain't good with my program.
Well, she the side chick. I just need her to make me bust a nut because my wife ain't doing it.
Yeah, but she married as well.
Yeah.
So, and she married to a CEO. So she's married to a high caliber guy, which means more likely he got her young.
So that's what I'm saying. If she out here cheating, we can't just be acting. I don't think we can just get her the brush of her being an untouched woman. I think the reason she's cheating and she got a husband too, and she cheating with this guy is because of her immaculate throat goat skills.
But who she cheating with? She got 2 CEOs.
I get it. It's because of the immaculate. So we can't act like
most chicks ain't got 1 CEO. She got 2.
We can't act like Kamala Harris ain't known for being a sexual, savant and what I call falling forward and sucked her dick way to the top. You can't act like that don't happen now.
How many times she been married? Once?
Who?
Kamala Harris.
Yeah, to the Jewish man she married to now.
Yeah. So,
but she was on red carpets with famous
Montel
people.
Montel
she was the side chick of the dude Willie Brown. So these are things that's well known and well documented that this is a woman that our vice president could have been president, really sucked the dick to get to be president.
Well, that's why I say it's more than that when it comes to these affairs. It's a level of comfort, understanding. A lot of dudes really want a woman that understand them. Sometimes your woman don't understand you. She know you bring in the bread.
Yeah.
But she don't really understand your world. This HR manager for my company, she know exactly what I do. I'm the CEO.
Yeah.
I mean, I deal with stuff even when I ain't at work. So she probably handling stuff when I ain't at work. Hey, can you handle this? We got HR issues. We got this topic going on. She's making his life easier.
So you're saying it's smart to put your dick in as a CEO?
I'm not saying it's smart, but it's understandable as to why it may have occurred. I got a big meeting tonight. This person knows everything I need to know. Yeah, but I'm saying I got to go and present and do this. This person got everything I need on hand, right there, and she listening to me, and she ain't putting a lot of pressure on me. She's peaceful. If you look at when we play the video, you can see how comfortable he is with her. You can look like he damn near in love with the chick.
As a matter of fact, let's do that.
Play it.
Let's do that now.
Yeah. Make sure you channel and share the video.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh.
See, that's crazy. He got called out. And see, you don't see. I would.
Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh.
Date.
Yeah, he's definitely on a date.
So he's infatuated with her to a degree.
At a Coldplay concert.
And them concerts, if they weren't comped, because we know CEOs get comps and benefits. If he paid or whatever, they ain't cheap.
I agree.
And she got the ability to go, and more likely they probably went in the same state that they live in.
You don't think so?
It may have been, out of town business trips. I gotta go here.
Might have been a business trip, might have been. But at the same time, some people get so lackadaisical with they cheating them and doing it so long, they just get comfortable with it. It's like it is what it is, because like he stepped down now. He had to step down. I don't know if she's still at the company, but they said he stepped down. We know how they go. You can't sleep with your subordinates at work, so
especially as a CEO,
right? So,
but that also speaks to the level of attraction and whatever he got to her, where he would risk that position to be with this chick at this Coldplay. Coldplay, one of the most popular bands ever.
Yeah,
rock bands. I'm going to the concert and I'm in the press box. And I'm hugged up with you.
That's the crazy part, being in the press box when they put the cameras up there and shit like that.
It's my girlfriend to a degree. So that's why I say a lot of times when you look at infidelity, cheating and having an affair is two different things. I may just go out. I met this chick on this trip. We was in over here for 6 days. I met a chick. We had a thing. It's over with.
Yeah.
But this looks like an affair.
Oh, it's definitely an affair.
It's an affair. So
Coldplay hugged up like that.
I don't think a CEO is going to make a decision unless he's just that enamored with the woman. And she did something for him to be like that.
Yeah, she put that thought on him.
I don't think that's it. I think it's deeper than that.
You think so?
Absolutely. I think from a business perspective, she made his job easier. She's handling monotonous things that he don't really know about, paperwork, human resource type of deals, meetings. She probably doing above and beyond, because human resource just ain't, it's more than that. It's a little bit more.
So do you think that he gets hired at other companies?
Possibly after this boil over, because that don't mean he did a terrible job being the CEO of his company.
Okay.
And people care about results.
I care about results too, and I will hire him again. Just say, man, keep your dick in your pants.
Udoka, who
right?
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I know I cheated and was hitting the owner wife, but look at the results I did. Look at the coaching that I do. So
that's why he got picked up again.
Got picked up. So
let me give y'all what he wrote. He wrote the CEO of Andy Byron. Let me tell y'all what Andy Byron had to say. He said, I want to acknowledge the moment that has been circulating online and the disappointment it caused. What was supposed to be a night of music and joy turned into a deeply personal mistake, playing out in a very public stage. I want to sincerely apologize to my wife, my family, and the team of Astronomer. You deserve better from me as a partner, as a father, and as a leader. This is not who I want to be or how I want to represent the company I helped build. I'm taking time to reflect, to take accountability, and to figure out the next steps, personally and professionally. I ask for privacy as I navigate that process. The audacity. I also want to express how troubling it is that what should have been a private moment became public without my consent. I respect artists and entertainers, but I hope we can all think more deeply about the impact of turning someone else's life into a spectacle. As a friend once sang, lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
You can't play victim, dog. You're in a public place. There's no expectation of privacy. That's number one.
At a concert.
And
we done all been seeing all the kiss cams and the jokes and stuff like that. Like we know these are things that they do to make content. They're making content as well.
See, he thought he was just gonna linger in the shadows and it was gonna be,
And then the crazy part about it, I don't know if you've seen the video, you've seen the girl with her hand on her head on the rail. She know they fucked up. Like she let me play it again. Let's watch it.
I missed that.
Yeah. Oh, look at these two. All right, come on. You're okay? Oh, what? Either they're having an affair or they're just very shy. I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Oh.
Because you could just the reaction says it all. If they would have played it cool, it wouldn't have I
don't even know who he was until this.
Yeah.
So nobody would have known. Of course, it would have got back to the company, and it probably would have been more of a not per se private, but the world would not know. The company would have known. That's it. And we see company affairs all the time that nobody that you go to your barbecue with know about your CEO fucking, you know what I'm saying? Shirlene. Nobody knows. Nobody's talking about that. But now the world's talking about it because we get to see it.
Yeah, I think, like I said, they did a comparison of his wife which looks aesthetically better.
Yeah.
But I say you don't know, and then you say she already filed for divorce. A lot of times, what people don't understand, and with relationships, I say more so marriage. I think you'll see this more coming in marriage. They got this thing called a sexless marriage. I've seen plenty of accounts where men say, as soon as we got married, she cut off the intimacy because she got you now. Before we got married, I see it all the time. Before we got married, we was doing it like rabbits. After we got married, she got me. She cut the sex off.
I wonder how often do we hear, because I've been seeing a lot of these judge shows where actually a lot of the times the women will say, well, we got married by year 5. He wasn't getting hard like he used to be. So I wonder how often when a man gets married too, that, hey, I've been fucking the same pussy for the last 16 years. I'm kind of tired of this shit. I don't want this pussy no more. I want some new pussy. I want some young, vibrant. I don't want no bitch with her check engine light on her knees on. I don't want none of that. I want something new, something tight, maybe something tender, or just something new. It ain't got to be all that, just something new. I need some spark in my life. And having sex with this one woman is killing me. How do you think? How often do you think that happens?
It probably happens a lot, but I don't think, like I said, it's ways that you preserve your sex life, and it's ways that you keep yourself intact. You know, from a man, as a man and as a woman. But the sexless marriage is a real thing. So who's to say that she got this divorce lawyer already active? She already filed the papers. A day later,
yeah,
you could almost say, well, this was a place she was working on. I cut the sex off months ago, which causes him to go out. Now, I don't really believe in people blaming other people for what I do, but it is a factor. If you cut the sex off, who I'm fucking?
Right.
What you support? That's what I do.
If you ain't cooking,
you living good. More like you ain't working.
Right.
You take care of our boys, okay, but you living stress free because I'm probably making millions. What's the problem?
See, I don't know. How often do you think that the side chick looks better than a wife?
I don't think it's often, because I believe most men cheat down because it's easier to cheat down. This chick reveres me as a superior, or somebody that's higher up. You see what I'm saying? It's hypergamy.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be coming.
Yeah, I don't know, because like I said, sometimes we'll see somebody with a slew of bad bitches. It'll probably be like, damn, you was cheating with her, you was hitting her, because you got the money, and the bitches know what come with the money.
It's all about the vibe. A lot of the times, if she makes me feel masculine, she makes me feel way more masculine than my wife does. It's an automatic.
See, and I think that's the issue at play here. I think we're looking at two people that probably having deep conversations. I don't think it necessarily was about the looks or anything like that. Like, he do seem extremely, when I say extremely comfortable with her, you know, he holding her from behind, putting his dick on her ass, like, oh yeah, you getting this tonight. Like, Coldplay is romantic. She probably ain't never been to Coldplay.
I mean, I can speak to this because this is the epitome of work bay. This is at the highest level it would get, where the CEO is dealing with the HR rep. But my experience as a work bay, you work with these people every day. You're talking to these people every day. You got all type of conversations going.
Yeah.
You never know what we're going to talk about. We talk about 30 minutes, an hour. We're going on lunch. Hey, I brought you lunch. Hey, I got you a Chick-fil-A biscuit.
Yeah.
Hey, I got you something from Zaxby's. Imagine this going for 4 months.
Yeah.
It's going to spark interest. No, what we doing a team out, we going here. But not a job bush. And that's why a lot of people say, I understand why people just don't fuck around and work no more.
Yeah.
Because we're going to Hooters. It wouldn't be, we'll go, hey, we got a team out now. It's 18 of us in here at Hooters. It's 25 of us in Hooters. Drinking, we out of our element. So now we get to be who we really are.
Yeah.
We can't be this way at work in the office, but we off the clock. I didn't even have parties at my crib.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody here down there work with me. It's 25 people over here, 30 people over here. What you think finna happen? It's trouble afoot.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I've never done. I've never slept with anyone that was a coworker. Yeah. I always looked at it, and I think I've seen it at an early age and heard stories about how that always pretty much go bad.
It's always
even if both people are on the same level professionally in this company, where it's not frowned upon. I think it, for the most part, is going to be bad.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest because emotions are going to get involved.
Yeah.
From one side or the other. You
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So, and it's just is saying you don't shit where you sleep.
That's shit where you eat. Yeah,
You
that's how I feel about it. Like I ain't never want to put myself in a position to where people talking about me or me and this bitch got to get into a fight at work, or you get upset now you saying stuff because you see me talking to Lakeisha over here in the corner. Or what y'all over there talking about? Man, it's just a regular conversation. Well, you just talk to me in the corner like that. Well, a little bit, just a little different now. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be boo boo in the spaghetti.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I had a situation like this chick really walked up to my desk, like trying to front me on shit. I'm on the phone, like I'm like, what's so crazy? My manager is directly behind me.
Yeah.
She walks up in I said, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I said, "This ain't the place." Like we could have got fired that day.
Yeah.
I said, "This ain't the place for that."
Yeah.
This ain't the place.
And see, that's the scary part about women and their emotions.
Yeah.
She don't care about, hey, this is how we feed our family. This is how we make money. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna let you know, hey, I ain't feeling what's going on. Or I don't like what you done did. And I'm gonna show everybody. Now I'm trying to like I said, I'm trying to be a spectacle right here, right now. So everybody know you off limits, that we talk. Yeah. Like I'm trying to
blow up the spot.
Yeah, I'm trying to blow up the spot pretty much.
And it's so easy to do though. It's so easy to get engulfed and intertwined with coworkers.
Yeah.
We both we understand the stress that both of us are dealing with because we're doing the same job, working under the same company. So this
is my thought process too, why I've never done the coworker thing. I don't want to have nothing romantic with a motherfucker I got to see that much. Like being married and my wife working somewhere else and I work somewhere else, I actually like that. I don't want to see you 24/7. Just think about people let's think about this. Let's say you're not cheating, but you start a romantic relationship with somebody at work. Mm-hmm. I see your work. We get off. We go to the same house.
Oh, you saying we just work? A lot of that work, they go on.
I'm saying, but I don't want to see that person that much.
Now, I seen it work where they're in different departments. So we don't see each other because we're in different departments. We work for the same company, but I'm upstairs, you downstairs.
But then I seen that go bad because I've seen where she over here flirting in a different department and they get back to the husband in another department. So those are the things that happen to where I don't want to be doing, you know what I'm saying? They could be harmless, it could be, and then you know how niggas is, oh, you know, I'm over there talking to Shay today. I see her nipples get hard. You know, I turn bitches on like that, you know, and it's just cold in this bitch. You acting like you, and Shay ain't sitting behind by it. She walk past you talking about her nipples got hard because she talked to you.
I think that's ambition and discipline while I'm on the job. What am I here for? Mm-hmm. Now, if you just get this a job, this it.
Yeah.
You're going to have trouble at a job. A career, where I'm trying to move up, I'm trying to make this something long term, your approach should be different. Yeah. You're not going to be, okay, I see a nipples off, but that shouldn't distract me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't throw me off my rocker to where I'm a risk what I'm doing in my, my income.
Yeah.
But, people do this when they look at it as a job. I just get another one. Fuck, I just get another one.
See, I don't want to ever move like that to where I always think about this too. I never want to put my life in somebody else's hands. So you to be able to come up there and do that to me at work, where it can financially fuck me up, have me stressed, worried about who I'm gonna pay bills, trying to find another job. That's stressful. That's stress. Like, yeah, that's the type of power I'd never want to get nobody. You come up here and blow up the spot. Now I'm fired, I'm back on the job hunt, putting in applications, doing interviews again, getting dressed up, having to go work at a new job and be the new guy there, work on the bottom of the totem pole, and no, I can't do it. I don't want to do it. We're thinking about my bills. I've been out work 2 months now, 3 months now. The bills piling up because you can control your. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I can't. I just couldn't see myself doing it because, like I said, I always, when it comes to that workplace shit, I just sing so much.
Yeah, it's a lot of nuance to it because stress will make you do shit that you wouldn't do out of under other circumstances. Mm-hmm. I need an outlet. I need to relieve this stress. Mm-hmm. This person right here. Hey, what you doing when you get out of work? Let's go get a drink. Boom. 90, I think they said 7-8% of affairs occur at work. Yeah, so that makes sense because I'd been did videos and studied. Proximity is gonna be your number one thing. That's why if you're dating, You need to see where they work, what's their profession, and what the environment is.
Mm-hmm.
Call center, nah.
Mm.
Dog, your chick in the call center, it's jaw. It's a shark walking. It's a shark swimming in that bitch. It's a shark in that water, and sharks eat because they're apex predators. They know how to eat. You got your lower levels, but it's a shark somewhere in that water.
Yeah,
and you have to. You gotta just be aware.
Yeah.
You can't stop it. You just gotta, hey, where you work, what you do, what kind of, what's your ambition, what's your mindset? You gotta analyze all that. Is this long term, where you trying to go from here? If it's just a job, you can look at somebody and say, I'm treating this just like this is just a job.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck off, be late. I got
really
Starbucks and bullshit.
But see, I think that takes me, well, I know. That's the difference. I know that I have over other people. I don't just take anything that I do just as just something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I'm not just doing this job just because it's a job. Like, I want to still excel and put my best foot forward, even if I think it's just a little rooty-poo job. I want to put myself best foot forward. I want people to think of me in high regard. I want to always be a good worker. I came here to do a job. I'm gonna do my job. Now, granted, everybody had those days where it's like, I ain't feeling it today. That's just human. That's just being a human,
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, I'm not gonna let anybody be able to say, do, or speak on me in a way that I don't present myself.
I agree.
Yeah.
So got some more videos?
That's the only thing we have with that.
Okay.
So
moving on along.
Next video, what we got?
People off the chain.
Your baby mama trying to break it.
Again, Brandon Scott and Alvin J. Bates. I need y'all to get in contact with me ASAP. Because I'm right here protecting myself and recording for my safety. And I have a warrant for my arrest. Y'all need to get on top of this, man. Y'all need to really get on top of this. This is a shame. This is a shame.
No, I didn't.
And as a black man, I should not have to go and sit over Central Booking. Central Booking is traumatizing. Last time I was over there, so many bad things happened, man. I don't want to go back over there. So y'all need to fix this, man. Y'all need to fix this. Or I'm suing. I'm suing.
It was a guy on the other side of that video. If you notice, it was another guy inside. So I don't really know the full context, but they have some type of relationship. But I don't know how. You see what I'm saying? But just the optics of it, that man say got a warrant. She doing some bullshit. She throwing water at him. So
I can see all I need to know with the chest tattoo.
Yeah, like to see dudes and just people in these scenarios so often. Let's talk, like, you look at Judge of Character. You see the chest tattoos.
We got retardation,
lashes, baby hair.
Gonna say it. We got some retardation being pervasive in our community.
Yeah, it's definitely remedial.
Okay, so yeah, we got some retarded motherfuckers out here. Just call it like it is. And if you look at their house and the outside, they might be slumming it.
Yeah.
So as far as like class, because we, black people hate the word classism and stuff. But hey, we got to be real. Certain people got have low class, stay in low places, low income places that breeds a certain type of behavior.
Yeah.
Certain type of mindset, thinking that having warrants, going to jail, kicking indoors, baby mama, baby dad. A lot of people think those things are cool to do.
But can I escape that? Like, because most people are going to meet where their IQ at.
You're retarded. How can you escape being retarded?
Well, I'm saying, let's say if I wanted to, could I really do it? Like, what would be the steps?
Yeah, you could do it, but you have to cut off everybody.
Yeah.
Because they even have a joke saying, look at this nigga over here think he different than everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to cut out everybody. You got to go cold, clean cut, because people would think if you're thinking you're better, want to move out of the neighborhood or the hood or get a better job, get an education, don't want to do the things that you seen happen over and over again. They start labeling you coon, Uncle Sam, Uncle Tom, all of these things Sambo, because you want to move and think differently than the status quo, the average black person. And I've been guilty of thinking differently and being called the same thing, because I'm like, hey, baby mama, baby daddy shit, that ain't cool. Oh, well, you shouldn't be able to, you shouldn't say that, that's part of the culture. That's part of, what we do. Some people couldn't help it. Y'all always blame women. Like, these are the things in the conversation that you get called, coon over. It's like, no, if you just look at statistics, it say your child is going to fare better if they're married, same household, financially better, staying in different environments, education, being able to read. It's so much things that happen when you are bringing a child up without both parents in that house.
But the people that's perpetuating these situations, they are not aware of statistics, let alone knowing how to read them and translate them.
Yeah, that to me right there would be like coon behavior. Me and one of the chicks, we was gonna start a coon of the week episode. We was gonna start coon of the week, and we was gonna start. That was gonna be
Charlamagne the guy.
It was gonna be it was gonna be something like that. But it's gonna be coon of the week, and it's gonna be videos like that, baby mama, baby dad, and shit. Because when I've heard people call people like Ben Carson coons. Like, nigga, what? This is the man that talking about, the man that separated babies at the head? Ain't that him?
Yeah.
What you mean? How do you think a brain surgeon is gonna think like you, Lakeisha, in the hood with 6 kids by 6 different niggas?
We was just talking about it before the show. We were talking about Anton Daniels. I say I like him 80%. Some of the I don't. But
like I said, I tell people I don't normally use that, because most of the time when people call it coon, it's just a different thought process, a different ideology. Not necessarily you want to hurt black people, and that's what I look at. How does your thought process hurt black people? Yeah. What she's doing is hurting somebody.
Yeah.
What they're doing is hurting somebody. Just because you say, well, for instance, I voted for Donald Trump. Mm-hmm. Let's say this is hypothetical. Let's say I voted for Donald Trump. Now another nigga say, "Oh, you a coon."
I knew you was a MAGA nigga.
What the fuck? But it's like what the fuck? We both voting for white men in this bitch. But I'm the coon because I voted for a different white man. Just think about the stupid ideologies that motherfuckers have when we have these conversations. I'm the coon, but you not. But we both voting for white men. Just think about that.
Yeah.
Because I say I'm a Republican and you said you Democrat, but you the one cooler than me. You got the best interest for black people, but I can say, hey, y'all been voting for these motherfucking Democrats the last 60, 70 years. What the fuck has it got you?
Even when I see people jumping on the I hate Trump train,
yeah,
you don't know what the fuck you talking about.
And we talk a conversation. And if we talking about cool shit, nigga, it was cool to say something about standing in the Trump Towers. Donald Trump is on all these pictures with all these celebrities, Muhammad Ali, even with the civil rights people, Rosa Parks and stuff. So when we have these conversations, Donald Trump was literally like an icon in hip hop and in music. People was wanting to be and talk about having the money like Donald Trump. All of a sudden, they give y'all a narrative that he racist and stuff like that. But then you hear black people that actually have a relationship with him say, "I never thought Donald Trump was racist." Now he by himself. They all say that, but
it come from that Central Park 5, which I didn't agree with, where he put out, ads and shit like that when it came to the exonerated 5.
Okay,
now.
So let's go there,
and
then we're gonna go back to this. Let's go there. This is a good conversation. How many niggas knew about the Central Park 5 before they told them about the Central Park 5? And they hold on. Central Park 5 happened in the early 90s, and we had 20 years of niggas talking about they want to be like Trump.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we having a real conversation, y'all didn't give a fuck about no Central Park 5 till they told you to give a fuck about Central Park 5. Because niggas was like from the early 90s all the way up to Trump decided in 2016 he was gonna run for president. Y'all didn't give a fuck about no Central Park 5. I ain't heard y'all say shit about Central Park 5 at all. And they was found innocent. Y'all don't march for these motherfuckers. Y'all don't have Central Park Day in New York. I ain't never heard y'all saying none about this. None about this shit. Y'all even gets so fucked up when the niggas get out and get some money. The bitches still go up there and marry them and play them and shit like that.
Delicious.
What the fuck was talking about?
She played on my boy. But I blame him for that, though.
But I'm
like,
saying,
dog, come on, dog.
So you mean to tell me y'all won't mad at Trump for the article? Do you mad at Delicious for fucking the nigga that fucking the nigga over that been in prison this time? And then we go back to retardation. Y'all mamas is in there telling y'all to admit to some shit on video that y'all said y'all didn't do. Both y'all retarded. So when we've had this, and y'all got to think about the times. I grew up watching The Law and Order, all of these SVUs and shit like that. So they always, every other episode was about a bitch running through the park getting raped.
Yeah. You undercover?
It was always about as a bitch running through the park half naked, getting raped in her workout thing. So when he releases the Central Park 5 shit, who's to say that it wouldn't have been another thing that he could have released? It might have just been that to spark that. And then people say, well, it was black. Well, my nigga, it could have just been that thing right there. Well, with the far as the case, it sparked his interest. Who knows? Because that was a thing in New York. Was it not?
It was.
So that's what I look at it like. You probably got tired of it. I got this money. Let me do something, because this is the same man that said, hey, you know what? I think they should put a ice skating rink for the people to skate in for free.
Yeah, like I said, I think it's a lot of things to play when it comes to, like I said, it's the environment that makes you, in media.
Mm-hmm.
Media, number one, where we can take
problem.
something and they can campaign it and brand it whatever way they want.
Mm-hmm.
Most black people gonna follow through with that. P. Diddy, Donald Trump, ones men that they love, adored. R. Kelly, so many. Bill Cosby, adored. When the media say, "Hey, hate him," black people don't think for themselves. They just go with the media narratives. But with the baby mom,
I'm finna ask you this. So since we talking about like this type of stuff, right? So, I don't know if you've seen that clip with Candace Owens and Nick Fuentes. And basically she was asking him, like, do you really believe that black people are basically inferior or dumb? Because, and I'm paraphrasing, because and she was trying to lead him basically like, you don't think it's the circumstances, the laws and stuff that have been enacted. He was like, well, no, I don't think it. I do think that black people are inferior, and you can look at their communities with all that. And like I said, she was trying to lead him, and basically he was trying to equate what Africa looked like, and they had no buildings, running water, sewage, and all of that until white men came over there into Africa or whatnot. And he said these are all things that you could look at. Now, my thing is, and I'm gonna ask you, do you think because a place is technologically more advanced, it's a better place?
No, not necessarily better, but just advanced and more streamlined.
Mm-hmm.
Because we've been tricked to, into the luxury and the decadence of America and the luxury goods, which don't mean shit. Just because you got Louis Vuitton, that don't mean shit.
Yeah,
it doesn't make you happy, because you need the next one next year, and then you need the new one after that, and you need the new one after that to keep up.
That's the trick they play. That's why when they every so often they got to switch their iPhone up. And I can look and see, oh, you work with that 16, I got the 20 over here. Yeah. Or I can look at you, oh, you got the 2010 Benz. Nigga, I'm in the 2020, and that's why we switched the body styles up to fuck with your head, because now I can look at it and see you got the old.
Shout out my boy Sahai the Prince. He did a song called Far Removed some years ago, and he got a guy, I don't know if y'all familiar, if you're not, look him up, Terrence McKenna. He was like a philosopher type. I think he may have been a professor, but he got a intro into this song where he said the society try to sell you experience of syncopated music to pull you into your vibe and do all this, to where once you get in there, once I got the Louis bag, I got the Benz, I can buy the liquor. Mm-hmm. And now I'm living what they sold me is presidential lifestyle.
Yeah,
I got the Rolex. Now I'm one of them. So once I get into this class, I can't go down.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I can't go back to the hood. I didn't shit it on these folks, and I didn't been sold this dream.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if you look at a lot of the other countries and parts of the world, suicide ain't even a thing.
Right.
Ain't even a thing.
And see, that was my thinking because I was watching a podcast with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
And he got this Asian guy that comes on here, and every so often he like to take off and go be with the African tribes and do what they do.
Yeah.
And he was just talking about how they cut and rip and how they run. Like he said, they can run for like miles and miles a day chasing baboons. Like they eat baboons and the baboons run and shit. He's like how they just run and chase animals and kill them and stuff. So he said he's trying to keep up with them. But then he said he was having a conversation asking them what they know about America and would they ever want to move to America. And he said one of their responses was like, are you talking about the place where people jump off buildings to kill themselves? Mm-hmm. Like, no, we would never go. He was talking about how being in those trials, how people are so happy. He said, you think people are happy in America? He said, no, these people are happy with what they're doing. They ain't worried about, getting fed because they live off the land. A lot of stuff come to they it's simple and simplistic. I think always when we talk about technology, and I was thinking, this is a random thought. I was at the drink machine at the gym today, getting a Gatorade after my workout, right? Mm-hmm. Drunks used to just fall down. But then now they got this drink machine
with the robot arm.
They got it come up, and then they pull the drink out, and they got a roller arm to here, and it slides it down, and the thing spins, and then you got to get it out. Yeah. And then I'm like, damn, they didn't make the drink machine different too, because it just had a little spiral shit that drop on the ground. You get the machine, you get the drink, right? Mm-hmm. So then in my mind started working like, damn, all these moving parts just to get a drink. I wonder how often this drink machine fuck up. Because one thing I do know, when there's a lot of moving parts on anything, even if it's just a concept, if there's a lot of moving parts, it ain't gonna work flawless or seamless like it should.
And I had, I got aspirations or have aspirations of becoming a minimalist. Mm-hmm. Right? Because I was following this some years ago. It was like, man, he said I have 153 items total.
Damn.
I got, 6 shirts, 6 pair of pants, 3 pair of shoes. Very simple.
All right.
And I say you are gonna probably find the highest levels of joy out of those people versus the one that's trying to get the latest and greatest and keep up with the Jones, because it's just material to where after you get it, you don't give a fuck about it.
Right.
The baby got the J's Saturday, they dogged out by next Saturday.
Right.
Like we got the post going around now where they saying $500 not enough to send a kid back to school. How? I can go on Ross and get a pair of shoes for $49.99.
But remember the conversation that me and you had about the baby mama shit, and we back to it.
Yeah.
Remember I was telling you when the lady that got killed, the 6 kids. I said, hey, on the McDonald's salary, that ain't enough. And then I kept telling her, I said, hey, Jordan's $200.
If they going for this Jordans, we don't.
They going.
And that's when the conversation.
So that's a real conversation. It's not that hey, we can go to Walmart and get these shacks for $20.
Yeah, like
we're not doing that because now your daughter or son finna go to school and get picked on, get beat up at the school. Oh, this nigga got some shacks on, ha ha ha. But you know what's funny now? Mm-hmm. This is how I know that we get to the point where a lot of people are starting to wake up a little bit more, because now you see people post them shoes from Walmart.
Them Avias.
Yeah. Now they want to go buy Avias. No, bitch, the reason y'all going to buy Avias
because they trendy.
No, it ain't because they trendy. Because y'all motherfucking pockets hurt. So we finna now
they trendy too. Stuff
they trendy now because people are trying to make them trendy because I gotta make them trendy because my pockets hurt. So now, hey y'all, look at me styling. See this outfit, and then it's like, yeah, I got these shoes from Whoop to Whoop. I mean, y'all, I'm saying this is one thing I've learned on Twitter, on TikTok. When they get some cheap shit, they be like, girl, the girls be like, girl, I'm a tag where I got these shoes from because I know y'all like them. Nobody even says shit that this is just a video because I know y'all gonna be asking me where I got these shoes from. Yeah. So now I'm gonna act like I'm putting y'all on and plugging y'all. And now all of a sudden everybody going to Walmart, going to buy the Avia. No, y'all pockets hurt. Let's call it like it is. Y'all want to be able to dress and look nice, which let's be real, a lot of the stuff that we called scats and the bullshit, the cheap shit, a lot of that stuff was stylish. It just wasn't popular. It wasn't trendy. You just gonna get talked about. So even back to like this baby mama conversation, her being with 6 kids, and let's say all of them in school. Yeah. Let's say all of them, because the oldest one look like she about 17, so she's still in high school. So every pair of J's come out, you got to get them.
That's stupid. I been got out every J. You want all the Jordan every week? You dropping 3 pair of shoes a week?
What I told you, I said I ain't buying. I said all I'm buying is $10 t-shirts. That's all I'm about. I'm not buying no new shoes. All the shoes that I wear, I've had shoes. I have last year. I bought one pair of shoes, and there was some dress shoes. Last year, one. This year, I haven't bought any shoes this year.
I cut back a lot on buying shoes. I used to, in my heyday when I was just in it, I was buying shoes. Like, I was obsessed. But let's get into some more videos. I know we got some more ratchetivity to show you guys.
So the next thing we're gonna talk about is this one right here. Uber driver lies.
Oh yeah.
And it's not okay. It's not. You're not even trying to apologize or anything. Because I'm at work. So what? You already called out and you're basically saying you did it. You're not saying it's false. So the right thing to do would be to apologize, right? Yeah. Right, okay. You shouldn't try that again, especially when you don't know if you the first trip or not. Or just don't do it. You was right down the street. Went had McDonald's. Wasn't it 2 spicy McChickens and a big red large? Yeah. I remember the order. And can you make sure it's fresh, please? Got the audacity to ask for accommodations and then lie.
Oh, the player. See if he played from the beginning. She gonna go in there and call her out. I think she called her by her first name.
And it's not okay. It's not. You're not even trying to apologize or anything. Because I'm at work. So what? You already called out and you're.
But anyway, I guess her name is Stasia. The COO or the CFO, one of them, and I want to say the CEO have come out and given statements.
Mm-hmm.
Basically addressing because the company was getting tagged. This is a medical facility.
Mm-hmm.
So, which is a service provider, healthcare provider. So they was getting tagged like, hey, you got an employee that's working for you that's dishonest.
Yeah.
So they was getting a backlash. So they was forced to come and address the issue. And I think since then she's been let go. But you just see the smug look on this woman's face to where you're going to risk your job and you want to lie over a $14 Uber Eats. 2 McChickens and a big red ass diabetic ass drink.
All right.
Sitting at the desk with a bonnet on, essentially. Acting like you ain't did nothing wrong.
The name says it all. What'd you say, Lastasia?
Yeah, Lastasia. So I'm like, what? This woman coming to you saying, damn, like you, and it's because we supposed to be in a girls culture, right?
No, we ain't in no. They claim they, but we not.
Well, we see so many fights and so many, so much of this. Other women, like we look at the hairdresser where they try to run out on the hair salon.
Yeah.
The nail salon, they fighting the nail techs,
right.
Trying to run out on bills. But I'm a girl's girl.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of, and this is just the economic times that women have been forced into. They drunk the Kool-Aid. You got away from your man. Let's even take the woman who's, she doing Uber Eats, she doing what she got to do. She got 2 kids. Then say nothing about a family. She got 2 kids.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no husband providing and provisioning.
Mm.
See what I'm saying? So it's a trickle effect where they eat each other. Like you stated, it's cannibalism.
Yeah, they cannibalize each other.
And you're going to start seeing this a lot more. Well, it's going to be, I think it's going to get to the point to where people are going to be shocked that I saw another person.
What you mean?
Because people gonna want to. I kind of got like this. I done got a little reclusive.
Okay, yeah.
I don't want to be around a lot of people.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna find a problem with me.
Yeah.
You're gonna find a problem with me eventually.
And
it's gonna be something, or it's gonna be a problem, and I'm gonna be in the fray of it that you may have with somebody else, and I just so happen to be there.
And you know what's gonna happen? What that essentially does too? It makes you kind of like socially awkward when you start being a recluse. Not saying that happens, but if you got a lot of people, just like, for instance, homeschool kids.
Yeah.
We all think homeschool kids is a little weird, a little off because they come from a different structure. So if you got people that's really just being at home and not understanding like social cues and what's going on, it's going to cause an issue because you can be like, that motherfucker weird. Why he's saying this? Or does he not know that's rude to say? And they just recently had Neon on the Breakfast Club.
Yeah, I
And
saw
he
that.
was saying the same thing. He said a lot of stuff I was saying is because I was a kid behind the keyboard. He only 20 years old now. I was a kid behind the keyboard, just trying to basically say some salacious stuff, even though it's fucked up or whatever he said. I don't know what he said. I'm just saying if it's fucked up, but basically I didn't go nowhere. I wasn't.
And it
out there
really
like
wasn't him.
that.
It was his chat.
Oh well,
That's what they were saying. Like his comments in the chat. Like, I said, this is a kid.
Mm.
You got Sexy Red up here just saying that bullshit. You ain't got no pushback for her.
right,
And she older than him.
right.
You see what I'm saying? So, and I didn't call myself, just to keep it all the way 1,000. I didn't call myself being like, damn, I'm social awkward out here. Like I ain't been out in a minute.
Yeah.
Like the dap may not go right. I may, I'm going for the
You
double.
ain't wanted, you know what?
You see what I'm saying? I'm missing your hand type shit. Like this happens.
Yeah.
So it's I don't want to say it how I want to say it.
Say it. We listen to my podcast. And see, I'm gonna tell y'all about Chris. This is the thing. Me and Chris can have a conversation on the phone, and he just let less. He's just so cavalier on the phone. He's a gunslinger on the phone. We get on the podcast, and he want to be well reserved because his boo thing watching. He want to be prim and proper and stuff like that. Oh man! But like I said, we'll be on the phone, and I one of the podcast. I said, bro, you got to sit it on the podcast.
I get it, but it's like I want to, because I still got faith in us. Like, but niggas,
No, you don't.
I got a little faith in us. I do.
Go ahead.
But niggas make you hate them. You see what I'm saying? But you got black folks and you got niggas. And just my personal experience with what I do. And I say, okay, you don't have to pick me. I'm not,
Yeah.
you go. I can have a heart. I could be a #1 search. I can have a heart. A motherfucker great grandma need a heart. I could be posting this heart on my store. A nigga see this bitch 90 times and try to get a motherfucking heart from Dubai for him. Nigga, you don't know. Grandmama die. Hit me up, man. I ain't know you had hearts. Let they watch their great grandmama die because they don't want to get the heart from me.
Right.
They pride in the nigga in them. I ain't finna support that nigga shit. He charged this. I got a nigga who charged me $6 less. Man, I would say $6. Nigga, you just bought some products.
Right.
You just bought some Louis shit.
Right.
You just bought some designer shit, the J's. Man, that nigga charged me $7 less. I can have a motherfucking heart right here. See, I got a heart just for great grandmamas. Man, anybody got a heart for my great grandmama? They'll great grandma motherfucking die before they get it from me. And I'm right down the street. And it's like, is the nigga in you that crazy? Are we that sick mentally?
Yeah, because you just seen the bitch just random. Like the point of you lying on another person, and this how they depend on their livelihood. Like you don't depend on your check every Friday.
It's crazy, dog. And I'm like, damn, and I started thinking, I'm like, what I do? Like, I do something, motherfucker. Like, I know I can be candid and callous and nonchalant, but I fuck with people how they fuck with me. And I ain't big. You ain't gotta support, but it's just I see that on other fronts.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? I see a motherfucker get on the book. Who do this? Motherfucker, you know who do that.
Right.
You know who do that shit.
Right. And
the fact that you get on the book shows the urgency that you don't really give a fuck who do it. You just want to see who recommend it. Because if I really need something, I'm gonna do the research on who do it the best.
Right.
And who's in my area. I don't need to ask Facebook shit. I'm gonna do the due diligence.
Yeah, I agree with that. And like I said, when people start, I hate the recommendation. I hate this shit right here. This is what I've been seeing. Well, I used to say it a lot last year. Hey, who got a podcast? Because I got something to say. I want to get on somebody's podcast. Knowing how many times we done post, hey, y'all want to come on the podcast? Y'all want to do a podcast? And it'll be a chick that I have interacted with and like something and ha some shit. But then she'll randomly be like, hey, who got a podcast? I got something to say. I want to.
It ain't on par with their brain, and they know you're not gonna let them get off the bullshit.
Come on now.
It's crazy.
But see now my ideas is different now when it comes to podcasts. You wanna come on this bitch and say some stupid wild shit? Come on, because I've had stuff where people in the chat or the comment section correct that shit. I ain't really
hit a rope here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead and hang yourself.
Let us know when your job sees this and fire your stupid ass. Here.
That's the
hit a
crazy
rope.
part. Do you think jobs should be able to fire you over social media and all this type of stuff?
Yep.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I think she should have got fired because it caused a lot of backlash to her work. But
let's say, because we try to say, well, you're a doctor, you can't do that, but you're a call center rep, you could say that. You represent my company. So if you get if I sell electronics or software and say all this software shit a scam, motherfucker, you work for my company.
Yeah.
What is you doing?
Right.
And people know you work for my company because you saying the shit with the uniform shirt.
See, if you got
the name tag, all this type of shit.
So if you got the uniform on, I get it. You should get fired. Or like the little Asian lady that was on the airlines twerking, or the other little chick, the black chick that was twerking, the security guard. Like, I don't understand why y'all think y'all can be on these people's time, because you can pay for this. I don't pay you to twerk.
Yeah,
I pay you to shoot a motherfucker bad guy come here. I pay you to serve peanuts on the plane, bitch, not to shake your ass. Come on now.
There's a thing where people are. I've been watching these compilations where if they do they get fired off the TikTok video.
Yeah,
I seen a guy. He said, "I made a TikTok, and because I guess TikTok can tell who reviews your profile." He was just going through it, saying, "This girl worked with me. She'd have been on my TikTok." I looked at my TikTok again. We at work. I see my boss and the other girl watching my TikTok right now. He said, he said, they just called me into a meeting. I think I'm about to get fired. Yeah. And he'll do a follow up.
It does say such and such views your profile.
Yeah, it'll say, hey, I just lost my job. Anybody hiring, et cetera, et cetera. Been working for the company 8 years, no issue. Yeah. He said, what I said wasn't even really that bad. Yeah. But the companies just don't want to deal with negative backlash. Yeah. The same way with the girl, the CFO. The CFO, you don't really see the CFO coming on the motherfucking social media addressing them like this. Yeah. So that's how powerful negative press is. Hey, you making my brand look bad. I'm a service provider. I can't have a bad rep.
And see, we so dumb, especially us as black people, because we got this idea that, hey, I'm not on the clock for you. I don't work for you after I get off. Yeah, that's true. But at the same time, if you out here doing some crazy wild shit and you sitting in my front desk, people got to see you, and you got a viral TikTok with 10 million people that seen you act an ass, do I really want you sitting in my front desk?
And social media is an option, but it has been embedded in our culture that we have to do it. Like, Young Jeezy came here, everybody look good, but it's like I see people do shit just to post it on social media, like go travel, go to these events and document it, document the whole experience. But how are you enjoying the experience when you document in real time? It's different if you come next day. Man, I had a blast of G's. This is my pictures. This is my video. Hey, we had a good time. Cool. But I'm talking about real time updates. Here. This what happened. Whatever. So I think people think social media is a must. Because it's ego. We are the most egotistical people on this planet, Americans. We think we have the best food. We think we're the smartest. We think we all this in a bag of chips. So you don't have to get on you can rant, but you ain't gotta get on social media for the world to see. Right. Because what that's gonna do for you? You ain't getting no motherfucking check off this that equal your check where you need to pay your bills.
Right. That's the thing. I'm just about to say, you're not making enough money to justify this rant.
Yeah. Like, you finna risk your livelihood for some social media clout that's gonna be gone within 15 minutes. Right. Just because you want some likes. My shit jumped today. I saw a guy, he been on here too. He ain't been on new. He came on the shanty. He went viral about talking about dude wipes. I can't see myself. And they was on him. Talking about something, he got doo-doo in his drawers. Talking about he don't want to use dude wipes and shit. I keep the baby wipes. And you gotta take a shit. Yeah. Hey, tissue ain't gonna get it. Yeah.
How dude wipes became a thing though?
I guess because
you trying to like he manly for not using a dude wipe.
That's what he was trying to say. He said he can't see himself using the wipes. But I seen this, the gripes of women saying, hey, your shit funky. You got the motherfucking turd residue in your drawer. You see what I'm saying? You got some Krabby Patties in your drawer.
So you don't want to use dude wipes.
Yeah, and they were just on him. And he flipped it as if he did it intentionally for the engagement. And I said, dog, it's not the hill I want to down because you ain't get no 10 piece. You ain't get no 10 racks. You ain't get no 20 piece. Yeah. You ain't get no 5 bands off this. Yeah. But you told the world you don't like to wipe your ass properly. You see what I'm saying? But tried to trick it under the guise of I got 7 million views, my shit going up. Facebook just recognized me as and not the shit on them, but it's just that's the mindset of people will embarrass themselves for what? $82 check.
If they get that.
If that. So that's why
If they get that, and the
Really?
reason, and even out there, Facebook recognize you, they send that shit all the time to our page, all the time, and they don't give us no extra money. And we don't send. I don't think that our engagement go up. None of that shit. Like it's really just remember that movie.
It's like a sticker.
It's like a sticker, but what it does is it feeds that what the endorphins.
Yeah,
the dopamine, like you're doing something, so I can keep posting, so they keep you on. Yeah, it's bullshit. Like I
top
said,
fan.
Top fan, all that bullshit. Come on, man. Like if you know the game, they're just trying to keep you on there, like the dings and the pings and the sounds and the notifications and stuff like that.
Ooh, I got a like. Ooh, I got a DM.
Right, all of that. Like even Instagram. Remember Instagram said they will take the likes away.
Yeah,
everybody.
Facebook got that feature now. Well, it's the same shit.
Yeah, they say,
you can have the likes.
God, they gonna take the likes away. Like, come on.
I'm not changing my mother. I don't give a fuck. It's 1 or 1,000 like that bitch. I don't give a damn. But let's get into some more videos. We got some more.
This is the last
before
one
we get out of here.
It's our last one right here.
About the dating scene. And the thing about it is, women right now, they don't give a fuck. Women getting their own money, so now women date who the fuck they want. They don't date who they need no more. So that's the shift change. That's why women attitudes are so different, because the roles done switched. She's not afraid of how you gonna feel about how she living or her lifestyle anymore. She don't give a fuck. You know why she don't give a fuck? Because when you get mad, you can't take her watch and jewelry back. When you get mad, you can't take her car back. When you get mad, you can't put her out the house. You know why? Because she owned all that shit herself. She bought it her motherfucking self. So now her attitude is, I don't give a fuck. You feel me? They are so into their freedom and living and getting this money. They got their own bags. They don't need us to compliment them no more. All they got to do is put a picture on Instagram, social media. She got her attention. They don't care no more. See, it used to be about your book. They don't care no more. They got their own bag, man.
But you got to play the other one too, though.
That's the only one you sent me.
That's the first one I sent.
Oh, I didn't get that.
The one with the woman say you can't date if you out of shape.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, we gotta do that. Because what I want to play that video is that a lot of guys and people like said money. I get that. You know, get your money. But people think money is no longer leverage to a degree. Because if we both got the money, what's the equalizer?
Right.
So what he's saying is that you can't control a woman by money. And a lot of guys think, well, I'm rich, I pay the bills. And I seen where a guy, they may not want their woman to work because they don't want them to have their economic independence and they want them to need them. You know, where you gonna go? I got the money. You know, but now she got the bread. Ain't no goddamn, you know, it's gonna be a little different interactions when it comes to that. So I don't know, man. I think, like I said, him saying that, it's a lot of truth to it. You can't control a woman no more. It's a wrap. Not in this land.
I don't think you should worry about controlling anyone. And I think, to me, I'm gonna play the video in a minute. I guess on there, but I think I actually like it to where I don't think a woman is dating me out of necessity anymore. I like it. I like it that she want to date me because she want to date me. Because she like me, because she ain't financially scrapped and she got to play this role where you're so smart. You know how I joke about, you know, I didn't hee-heed into the pussy before, acting like she was so interesting. Wow, I never heard this story before about somebody's favorite color. Well, she ain't got to do me the same way now. She don't have to, oh, your dick is so big.
Inflate your ego.
Inflate your ego. Your dick is so big. Oh, I love it. It's just the most beautiful dick, and she in there faking and ain't came. Then she get on. Then you go on the tour with your girl. And, yeah, you know, for 10 years I didn't come.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you what I learned about relationships and just interacting with women. The positioning, and I'm gonna break that down. If I got a TV mount and I say, well, I want to hang the TV upside down up under it. It ain't gonna work.
Right.
See what I'm saying? As much as I want it to work, it ain't.
Yeah.
But if I sit it up properly, the positioning matters.
Mm-hmm.
So you look at relationships, the positioning of it matters to where we work good right here.
Mm-hmm.
We try to get it right here. Now we got problems.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we on a certain level, same level. You looking at me the same unilaterally or laterally. Your respect, it kind of dwindles. Mm-hmm. The reverence kind of dwindles because now when you was looking at me at this, you was looking up. You see what I'm saying? You were looking at me from an angle. Mm-hmm. You know, everybody, that's why a lot of women use those angles on social media. Let me take it from this angle because I look real thick right here.
Yeah.
If I stand like this, I don't look that thick. But my angles matter.
I think what a lot of men have to do when they come to relationships is really the idea of it's just my turn. It can't. I get it. Well, I think I do think, unless it's out of necessity, most people do get married thinking about longevity, thinking about forever, right?
Mhm.
But I think more men need to have the idea like, hey, man, women are fickle. They're not logical. They move out their emotions. It might be a good time right now, but it might just not work for them for whatever reason down the line. You got to let them go because my saying I like to hear is the streets are bringing them home.
I saw a quote. We talked about this earlier today. I saw a quote. I said, damn. It said, the more you understand something, the less you'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
And the less you understand it, the more you'll love it.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
That.
So,
and I think that's what the shift that we see when we talk about the male loneliness. I think it's so much information and women. See, the thing about older women used to tell women this, younger women, this is a great piece of advice. Women are to be seen,
not heard.
Not heard. That was like a gem.
Yeah.
Women are to be seen, not heard. Because one thing I think older women knew, the reason that he's here because I look good. If I could just make his life easier, I don't give my opinions. I don't really tell him what I think because we know if you're smart enough to understand most of the conversations that women and men are going to have, I don't want to talk about the shit you want to talk about.
Because our experience ain't the same. Therefore, our perspectives ain't going to be the
same. I don't want to talk about you being mad at this bitch at work. I don't, because if I was doing it, I just stopped fucking with the bitch. But I tell you that now, I was like, oh, it's not like that because such and such and such and such and such. So you got to give me all this caveats why you can't stop fucking with the bitch. But if I was telling you, hey, just stop fucking with the bitch, stop talking to her, stop going to lunch with her. But now you telling me how you got to be faking it, work and shit like that. It's weird. So that's why I said like that little gem that older women gave the young girls, because I used to hear that a lot growing up. I don't hear that shit at all. What's your opinion? You're a boss, babe. You run the company. They gotta respect my mind. Respect my mind. Oh, if y'all can talk and say how y'all feel, we should be able to do the same thing. Yeah, but bitch, y'all done shot yourself in the ass because now nobody's taking y'all serious. Nobody's taking y'all serious. Like nobody want to deal with y'all. Nobody's taking y'all long term. Most people are treating y'all, like a piece of pussy. Nobody's treating y'all like a wife and put you in. I really don't want to hear. I really understand for the most part. I told you this. I don't want to hear what the bitch got to say because I know it's gonna piss me off. I know we don't have shit in common. I know I don't want to hear about your. I don't want to do that shit.
I'm the kind of opposite. I want to hear what a woman got to say because I want to. That's why I say I have
hold on. So let me clarify. It depends if I'm looking for something serious.
Even if I ain't looking for nothing serious, I want to hear it because it's going to give me an understanding into their world. It's kind of like just data.
But
I can compile
delusion. It's delusion.
It may be, but I ain't trying to change your mind. I just want to hear it.
Yeah, but I'm saying, how can you're not compiling anything when there's a bunch of bullshit and delusion?
I'm compiling it. Yeah,
because because at the end of the day, I'm just gonna chalk everything you're gonna sell as delusion anyway.
Well, because if you telling me you live in this world, I'm gonna take that information and I can disseminate it to where I can use this to both of our advantage. More so, maybe to my advantage. I could play your fantasy.
Well,
I can play into your fantasy, or I can play
that. Then yeah,
or I can play into. Well, you know what? This woman probably hasn't had a guy that understands what she's saying. Babe, I just want to talk to you. Like, hey, I've been calling you all day. Now she need to talk to me. She can't talk to nobody else because everybody else ain't gonna understand.
Well, I've done that too, but I'm just saying in my older life, if I was single right now, it'd be hard for me.
You just got patience. Your patience is more thing.
My patience is done. I don't have no patience for bullshit. And I think most men are there now. Like it's no patience, and I don't think you should have patience.
It's like a subject matter expert. They used to have this thing in my old job called a SME, which is a subject matter expert. Oh, go talk to him. He the one. I'm the subject matter expert.
Yeah.
I done got all the information necessary to resolve problems, which makes me an asset.
Yeah.
To a degree. But like I said, when you got a woman with her own money mindset, and I just see so many women in the same age bracket is from 35 to 44. and they're breaking bad, meaning doing any and everything to get into this single world.
Yeah.
And get back into the dating world because they have a reassessment of value. You see what I'm saying? They watching the older women get younger guys. You just had a stat. We might talk about it next week where they saying women in their 40s are having more children than women in their teens and 20s. This is the first time ever in history that this phenomenon has taken place. So if I see 41 got a young dude, I got a YN. This is a subject now. This is a talking point for women. I'm gonna give me a YN. They got a reassessment of their value. Where the men their age, they know ain't checking for them, but the young niggas is. And they feel they got an advantage over the young guys because I got more experience. I done dealt with men for a long time. I know how to get you. I can get you. I know what to do to you. You ain't had the twisty fisty 6,000. You see what I'm saying? You ain't had that yet. Drake, Jalen Green.
Yeah.
Drake. Come on. Rocking this fool world in there. He don't know what to do.
Yeah.
So, but let's get into this last video. And ladies, what y'all think? If we got ladies watching, make sure you share the video, like, comment. What y'all think about this? Because this is very controversial. I seen her getting a lot of slack from this video.
When it comes to love, there are rules. Call it what you want, but I do not believe a woman who is out of shape deserves to be in a relationship. When it comes to love, there are rules one must abide by, and the first one is love thy neighbor as you love yourself. So if you cannot love yourself enough to make sure you are physically fit, emotionally fit, spiritually fit, baby, you are not qualified to love anybody else. Feel how you want.
I think it's some validity to that. I think
do that go both ways?
Men and women?
Yeah.
I think they go both ways. I don't think it's just a female aspect, but the thing about it is women are judged way harsher on their appearance than men are.
That's true.
So that would be the only thing that I would say, like, if we had a scale, I think women probably judge 70% more, like a 70 men on they look is like a 30. Because I say this, I like the idea that I always look like a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think I'm trying to be like a cute or fine nigga. Like, I think I look manly. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's my attraction to women, is that I look manly. Like, with a woman, it's so much that goes into it. Like, I'll be looking at women show these workout videos of how they big, but they body rectangle. They straight down, the hips, the shoulders, the
supervisor body.
Yeah, they just rectangle.
Pantsuit.
But you got to think about it. It was a thing where it was talking about the Coke bottle shape.
Yeah.
Coke bottle shape is nice, it's curvy, it's flowy, it looks feminine. It's something I can wrap my hands around. I can do this behind your back. When I hug you, if I hug you and I can do this behind your back,
yeah.
Get you win the game.
Yeah.
But if I can't interlock my fingers behind your back, we got a problem.
Like
you know
hugging the beach ball.
Yeah. Yeah. If I can't do that now, there's an issue, you know?
Yeah.
So, like I said, women are going to always be judged, but I do think it shows a level of, for men and women, how much do you care about yourself too?
Yeah.
How much you watching what you eat at the table? How it says so much. How often do you work out? And not necessarily because you're bigger or smaller too, because you got people that's just genetically smaller, but their bodies still look kind of frail. They don't work out, they don't live. They just naturally, their metabolism higher or genetically just gonna always be smaller. So I've actually seen that where I was dealing with a chick and she was slimmer, but she still had like thighs was real loose, jiggly. Like, it wasn't nothing about her body. Yeah, it wasn't firm, and nothing was firm. Like, she didn't work out enough, but she was slim, always been slim. Arms were soft, everything just soft, real soft. It wasn't tight.
Yeah,
it wasn't nothing. Then give you that soapiness. It's kind of like, damn, bitch. Like, you get older, this shit is going. All this shit going to the ground.
Yeah, that long ball longevity is the thing. It ain't about it's how long you gonna last and be. You got to play the long ball now. Yeah. This is what a lot of men are doing now. Going to the gym, just the long ball. Yeah. You know, you're extending your prime out. But I said this before. I said I got the best treatment from women when I took myself serious and I love myself more. Going to the gym, making myself priority. You know, elevating my. You know, whatever I'm doing it better and more consistent than I was before. Right. And I ain't had no problems. The moment I cowered down and acquiesced. Here come problems. Here come this. Here come that. Nah, you can't do that. Right. You gotta always strive. But that's a comment. What's that is right there? What? That red right there.
That ain't a comment. Okay. I can see right here. We ain't gonna comment. But yeah, I think when you take yourself serious, man or woman, because Two, when you talking about dating, you got to set boundaries for yourself so people know what boundaries not to cross to themselves.
Yes.
So if you lackadaisical in anything, or you say you're going to do X, Y, and Z, but you flake or you move on those things, then a person starts seeing like maybe I can get away with this because you're not serious about yourself as you say you are. So when you show dedication, discipline, consistency, and you always the same person when it comes to certain things, people know, hey, I can't play with this person. They take themselves serious. They look at themselves in high regard. And you notice from dating, like if it's a person with low self-esteem, you can get away with pretty much anything.
Yeah.
If a chick got low self-esteem, you could call her when you want to call her, not answer the phone. She pull up when you want to pull up. Like she needs you because she has low self-esteem. So you basically got to feed her what you got to feed her. But a woman that's confident, she dressed nice, she take care of herself, she goes to the gym, let's say she have her own money and stuff like that. Those things and those tactics aren't going to work on her because I know who I am. I know that I'm what we call a catch. I know what I put the proverbial table. I know what I bring to that. So I'm not up here waiting on you to call me back. I'm not up here to play your games. I'm here to be serious with you. I want to tell you that I like you. I love you. I want to pursue something with you and just take me serious in the same manner.
And you're going to have the best experience because I used to a degree, I was going for, not low hanging fruit, but the chicks I know it was insecure to a degree. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's a man thing. You think a lot of men? I think a lot of men probably go through that.
But a lot of women are just insecure because media expectations on beauty. The beauty standards change yearly, annually.
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian was the standard.
Yeah.
Now you got you had Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
You had a bunch of different people. Now you got Sexy Red, where it's ratchet, the hair and all of this, so
tattoos on the face, and
tattoos and all. So it's the beauty standards for women fluctuate so much. If she don't feel herself in that, like if a woman was to go a day without go a week, no compliments, no DMs, no likes on pictures, she gonna lose her shit.
Think so?
Oh yeah, she gonna lose her mind. What? No, I'm posting pictures. I'm going out. Ain't nobody shooting they shot. Ain't nobody saying nothing. Nothing. Oh, she's gonna go to the drum. She's gonna cut her hair off. She's gonna do a 360. She's gonna do a 180.
See, those are the things that I think a lot of women. You remember that video of that girl, the lady that said she was at the party and nobody was talking to her. The black lady. I think those are the wake up calls that a lot of women need in life, where you're invisible now.
They got that's trending. The invisible woman after 35, 40. A lot of women are making those videos and I don't get asked on dates anymore. Yeah. I just go in the mall and don't nobody look at me. I'm just here.
And these are the things that, women try to trick us or try to play on our intelligence when we talk about older men dating younger women.
Yeah, they do that. Yeah.
They try to trick us and try to make us think as if we're the bad guys. Like, bitch, when you was her age, you was dating old niggas too. But all of a sudden, because nobody's checking for you now is an issue, or those men that you dated were bad or predatory or so. Like, no, these are just dynamics, and this is just how the world works. If I got the money, if I got the bag, you know what's going on. Then let's just be real. When men, that's the thing about men. When you get older, because I still remember being in middle school and seeing middle school chicks talk about how fine a 40-year-old man was that was working out, or the coaches and stuff like that. And we talking about we were 13. So I'm hearing young girls talk about, Mr. Moses was he looked like Lawrence Fishburne, but he was real tall and kind of had muscles. And the girls like, oh, he's so fine. I still remember that. And this is a 40-year-old something man.
Yeah.
So women ain't talked about like that. I've never, even growing up, never heard this old. Like, it's a new phenomenon, and I think women are taking care of themselves a little bit better now and trying to keep their bodies a little bit tighter. We're seeing people. Older women get BBL.
I ain't gonna say it's new, but it's more common now because you had this thing called American Pie. Stifler's mom, she was a MILF.
Yeah, but she supposed to have the fake titties. She was
still fine. They don't care about that. But no, like this Stifler's mom, she was the only one.
But that goes back to what I was saying. They starting to do a lot more stuff because Stifler's mom was the quote unquote white people call the bimbo, the blonde hair, the lip fillers, the big.
She still was a MILF. That's where cougar come from.
Yeah, but
it's more common now than it was because it was rare. You ain't really see a lot of fine old chicks, but it always been a thing. I got a fantasy. This Stifler mom, my teacher. You see the nurse uniform, the teacher uniform. Martin did episode Miss Trinidad. Like I always wanted Miss Trinidad.
That was rare. Yeah, like you said, it was rare. Because I think when I was in middle school, I think I had like the first generation of teachers that was young coming out of high school. I mean, out of college.
Mhm.
Like I had 3 teachers in my 7th grade year that was 22, 26, and I think 28, all on fine. Miss Taylor, Miss Willis, and it was another, and we had one white lady. She was older, Miss McDonald. She was older, but I can't think of the other lady name. But Miss Taylor, Miss Willis, she was like black Hispanic, long hair, fat ass. She be wearing these tight ass jeans, be reaching up top of the board on the tippy toe. You know, and I'm like, bro. Yeah. And I was funny because they was Miss Willis used to do little shit. Hey, come, solve the problem on the board. Miss Willis, I can't get up today. Yeah. I said, I can't go.
And pitching the tent.
Hey, when you walk around with these little ass pants, these tight ass pants on, it's gonna be a bad time in here, huh? Then Miss Taylor is crazy. I seen Miss Taylor when I was like 21. I seen her and she like, hey, she said, oh, you done grown up to be a handsome young man. She gave me a number. She's like, yeah, I'm just recently divorced. We can go out. Yeah. We could go ride. I like bike riding and horse riding and stuff. Something, hint up. At first, we was having a conversation. I don't know if I turned it off, but then next thing it just went cold. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm finna tell Miss Taylor ass. Still fine. Yeah. But like I said, I'm 21. She probably 40 at the time. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's just a different dynamic now. So I think I had the first generation of, the young teacher now, young fine teachers now. And that's the issue that you have with a lot of these young girls fucking these boys now. They 22, he 18. Y'all really got the same mind.
Or he 14, but like these young guys, athletes, man, my height, my size, 13, 12.
Yeah.
Duncan, 6'6" in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
What? 10th grade, 6'4", 240.
It's a different
time. Star football player. So, but yeah, it's crazy to see how shit done changed, and it's only gonna get worse.
That's the sad part. It's only gonna get worse. If y'all watching, y'all make sure y'all like the video. Make sure y'all share the video. I want to tell everybody thank y'all for tuning in tonight. I'm gonna get our call-in number fixed. I got to make sure I keep forgetting to do that. It got to be on my priority list. Get the call-in number fixed. Monday we'll be back. What you got for Monday?
We're gonna get into Barack Obama.
Barack Obama and his gay lovers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Barack Obama. Talking about men need
gay mentors and gay friends.
What? I don't know why you need somebody gay to teach you the things that he said that you need them to teach you. I think it's weird to put that out there.
That's a heterosexual black man that's married to a so-called black woman with black daughters. You ain't got a son.
Look, I heard this. They said Michelle Obama's brother looked like a woman trying to be a man, and Michelle Obama like a man trying to be a woman.
There's conspiracy around that saying she was. We gonna get it.
Weak as hell.
We gonna get into this. Because I got questions too.
Yeah, but if you look at it, he do like he's a woman trying to be a man.
Yeah,
and she look like a man trying to be a woman. They do.
It's fact though.
It's crazy. They both look weird. They's weird looking. They like Cleons.
Yeah, we're gonna get it too.
Y'all make sure y'all come back at 12 o'clock on Monday. Well, 12:30, because I don't never know my time I get at work. So we're gonna start doing it at 12:30. Yeah. 12:30 Monday. Y'all make sure y'all come back, tune in the New Normal Podcast. Make sure y'all follow us on all social media websites, Rumble, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. It's the New Normal Podcast, and we're going peace. Mm-hmm.